Hi folks, it's Zach Soul with Harder, Happier, Healthier. I am a coach and advocate for the carnivore diet. And I made a video last week about 5 things that you can do to become harder, happier, healthier today. And one of the things that I brought up was what I like to call the MF diet, or the meat first diet. And I wanted to go into some more detail because I got a lot of questions about it. So I wanted to explain why meat first, and also what benefits would I get from this meat first, and also how would I coach somebody through integrating a meat first diet into their life. So the first thing I want to cover is why meat first, and explain to you the benefits versus a carnivore diet, because carnivore diet can come out very restrictive for some people. A lot of people have a hard time explaining that to their friends and family, loved ones. Why am I only eating meat? So the big thing with the meat first diet is that it's not restricting you, because you have your plate. We want to get the best food that a human being can eat is large ruminant animal meat, which is red meat. Okay, so any animal that has 4 stomachs is the most optimal, followed by monogastric animals like pigs and chickens, eggs. Right? Some carnivores eat dairy. Some meat first people eat dairy, or animal based people eat dairy. That's another name for it. Animal based is another name. I like the meat first because it specifically pushes you to eat the meat before you eat the other things, and the psychological effects of that and the benefits of that. Okay, so the body craves essential amino acids and essential fatty acids. There are no essential carbohydrates, so you don't need to eat those. Okay, your body can make all the glucose it needs from eating animal foods. That doesn't mean that your body can't handle eating some carbohydrates. And I don't advocate for restricting yourself to only eating meat unless it's something that benefits you. Okay, and there are some people that it benefits. Right, I'm one of those people. So I have a couple of topics that I wanted to cover. So one of the things that I do when I coach is mostly covering the objections, the psychological objections that you're going to get from yourself. Right, the brain doesn't like change. When you start to change your diet and you eliminate an entire food group, the brain's like, hey, what's going on? Like, put me back where I was. It may not have been a healthy diet, but at least I'm alive. At least I'm surviving. So when you eliminate an entire food group, initially the brain's going to say, what the hell is going on? Right. So that's one of the things that I coach you through, is how to overcome that. The second thing that I want to cover is like the early benefits. So meat first, obviously you're going to get some of the same benefits that you get from a carnivore diet, right? Some of those would be weight loss, less pain. That's a huge one. So all those like little back pains, little pains you get in your foot, the pain you get when you first wake up, or any sort of like pain that just like you don't actually know where it's coming from, you just start to ache. That's usually from an inflammation from your diet. So that's going to get eliminated right off the bat. So that takes about 7 days to see those benefits. And weight loss is probably the same. So eating meat first, eliminating the other stuff on your plate, pushing them to the side, and maybe eating them after you've had the meat. And I'll explain that in a minute. So yeah, feeling better, which could be less brain fog, clearer thinking, being able to, complete sentences better. That sounds silly, but there's a lot of people that are eating grains all the time and don't realize that their brain fog comes from their diet. So yeah, less brain fog, feeling better. So what I said by meat first earlier is that you separate the things off your plate. Doesn't mean you can't eat those things, but I want you to eat the meat first, and then maybe give yourself about 5 to 10 minutes in between, because the body's going to signal, hey, we got what we need. We don't need to go into survival mode. You don't need to crush all those carbohydrates. I don't need them, right? So your hunger cues are going to be better, and your satiety is going to be a lot better. So, so that's just a quick rundown. What I do is I coach people through those psychological aspects of it, how to integrate this into your life and make it easier, things that you're going to run into when you start a carnivore or a meat first diet. My website is harderhappierhealthier.com. You can book a consultation with me. I am here to help as much as possible. If you want to ask me a question about this, feel free to comment below. I'm here to help. So if you need something, please reach out and let me know. Thanks. Bye.